everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a quick energy check-in for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. Over the past few days, I felt a little bit of a shift over yesterday into today. So I want to see what's going on leading into the weekend. I'm going to check in on the recent past, current energies, and the near future energies. See what's happening here. I'm using this After Tarot deck. I was using it for a personal reading yesterday. I haven't used it in quite a long time, but I was called to it, so there might be some messages, some new messages coming forth with the use of this deck. I'm going to use it for both counterparts. We're going to check in on the masculine first, then we'll check in on the feminine, see what's going on there. A couple of announcements as I am shuffling. We are running a sale, $10 off the full spreads and the half spreads. I'm not sure how long that sale is going to run, possibly at least till the end of the month. So make sure you get your bookings in, SusanDawnSpiritual.com or SusanDawnSpiritual@gmail.com if you want to reach out to me directly. We also have a new feature on the channel, daily energy draws, where I will pick, Monday through Friday, I pick a card, pick a deck, and then shuffle and get a card and channel some messages for the day from there. Remember that time is an illusion. It doesn't exist. Therefore, energy is fluid. It's constantly shifting. So if the messages resonate with you for any of the readings, you know, these videos are meant to be timeless. If you're moved to watch one, there might be a message in there for you. So if it resonates with you, take it. If it doesn't resonate with you, it just means it's not meant for you at that time. It could be future, it could be something that's validating the past, or it could be current energy. So take it as it resonates for you, or completely disregard if it doesn't. Trust your own intuition always, 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 always. Over any reader, over any report, over any intuitive, you have to trust your intuition. That is part of this journey. One of the major lessons that we learn on this journey is to trust ourselves and trust our own intuition over anything outside of ourselves, because we have everything inside of ourselves. All right, so I'm going to get a couple more shuffles, and then we're going to check in on the Divine Masculine, and I'm being called to get a deck out, so we'll use some clarifying cards as well. Okay, so let's get the well, that just wanted to pop out. The Four of Wands. Union is on their minds. Commitment is on their minds. A higher level is on their minds. I'm not being called to take this. What they're telling me is that this is overall energy. Forward momentum, wanting this partnership, wanting a higher level of commitment. You're on their minds. You're on their minds. They're also pointing me to a steady foundation. Something solid, something stable, which we've been channeling for quite a bit. So let's get a couple more shuffles, and then we'll get into the past, present, and future energies. And remember, this could be happening now for you. It could be happening, could have happened in the recent past. It could have happened in the near future, the near future could be an hour from now, it could be a week from now. You know, take it as it resonates with you, what you feel in your gut. I'm an intuitive reader, so I read the energies of the cards, what I'm being channeled. I am clairsentient and claircognizant, so I channel based on what they are sharing with me, what they're showing me. Sorry, I'm having a lot of throat activations today. They're saying that they want to speak. They're saying that the masculines want to express themselves. And that divine feminines, if you are experiencing throat activations, you could be picking up on that they're wanting to share themselves, wanting to speak, to express. In some cases, it could be an apology. In some cases, it could be an expression of love, where they've been, what they've been up to, especially if you haven't been in contact. They want to share their life with you. They want to express what's going on in their life with you. I'm getting that they miss that. They miss that conversation. The ease of conversation, they're saying. They miss the partnership. They're telling me that they miss the ease of this partnership, being able to share their lives with you, what's going on in their lives. I'm getting that they're almost like wanting to pick up the phone and either text you or call you. but their hesitation and their fear and their mind gets the better of them. In their heart, they want to move towards you. In their mind, they're reaching for, or in their heart, they're reaching for the phone, wanting to text you, wanting to call you, but their mind is what's holding them back, or what's been holding them back. But it's a feeling of forward momentum. It's a feeling, yep, see? It's a feeling of clearing is what they just gave me. That feeling of resistance is clearing. Okay, so what's going on with the Divine Masculines in the recent past? We've just got that channeled message, but let's see what's going on with the Divine Masculines in the recent past. Let's get one more. Yeah. We have the World card, we have the Page of Wands, and we have the Six of Swords. Six of Swords, yes. There we go. So, a cycle is completed, and we've been channeling this for a while, that they were closing out their cycles. This could be karmic, this could be behaviors, this could be karmic relationships, anything that was holding them back. We have been channeling this for months, that they were still going through these cycles and working on closing these out. But here, they've done it. They are ready to start fresh. This is the end of one journey and ready to start another. And they're pointing me to, this is magician energy here. We have the swords, we have the cups, we have the wand, we have the pentacles. They have all the tools now. They have learned, and they have all the tools now to start this journey fresh, because they experienced this karma. And it's not just closing out karmic cycles, but it's the lessons that they learned. It's the experiences that they had that helped them to grow and evolve to give them these tools. Swords, which is clarity and expression and ability to speak up for themselves and defend themselves and stand their ground, and I don't know if I said express themselves, but they're giving that to me again. Express themselves, express who they are. Cups, open heart, willing to express their emotions, wear their heart on their sleeves is what they're giving me. The wand, passion and action for their lives, ready to step up and take forward movement, take action. And pentacles, feeling balanced, secure, stable, and grounding this in the physical reality, feeling like they are well manifested. They have all the tools now to start this journey, because the world is the end of one cycle and the beginning of another. It's the transition. It's not just an ending and then a stop and then the beginning. It's a smooth transition. So this is, there's no beginning, no end in a circle. There's no beginning, no end in a cycle. It's just, one to the next, to the next, to the next is what they're giving me. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's a fluid movement forward. It is a fluid transition from one journey into the next. And they're ready for it because they have the tools. And so the Page of Wands, they have had to say goodbye to some things. Now, for some, this could be a karmic partner, a third party. For others, it could be their old self is what they're giving me. Their old self. Perhaps they were partiers. Perhaps they had negative behaviors that they didn't like about themselves. Masks that they wore. Illusions that they used to escape from. People, places, things. It could be work. It could be careers that didn't fit them anymore. Anything that was no longer serving them, they're walking away. And you see there's this person here in the distance. Let's see if I can get close up. There's this person here in the distance that's kind of, it's an energy of not really wanting them to go. So the energy that I'm getting is, and he's a little bit sad because he realizes that it is the end of a cycle, although he's willing to move forward because it's calmer waters. And it's like almost like a happy home life, and he's carrying these swords of clarity, leaving the things that he that wasn't serving him behind and carrying what he wants forward. And it's almost like this is now this newfound relationship, this newfound partnership. They're showing me the feminine, even with the child here. It's almost like they're moving towards calmer waters, moving towards this new life. And he's carrying this clarity. He's carrying, they've reached a shore. He's reached a shore, they're giving me, of this new life. And even though he's been a little sad to leave that behind, perhaps it was a dream, he has this new dream. And what they're actually telling me is he's following the divine feminine, the energy of the divine feminine, following the divine feminine into this new dream. Because this is what he wants, and he has the clarity now. And he's carrying those swords of truth. He's carrying that clarity forward. Still some regret. Still some feelings of loss, mourning what he's had to leave behind. But also a sense of eagerness and wanting to move forward, because seeing this as his future. Male, female, doesn't matter. It's just the energy. We say he for divine masculine, but it could be any gender. It's interesting that I was called to this deck. Let's get one more. I feel like there's another message here, so let's get one more message for the recent past. Oh my gosh, I just dropped everything. Yeah. Finding the strength to end this cycle, because he knows he has the tools now. He knows he has the strength here. And you see how she's like hugging? It's hugging the beast within themselves. Hugging the pieces of themselves that they didn't like before. Embracing the shadow sides of themselves is what they're giving me. And having the strength to walk away from the things that weren't serving them, knowing that they weren't serving them. And what they're telling me is, a message is coming in that there might be some things in their past that are still trying to pull them back. Some things in the 3D paradigm, they're saying, that might still be trying to draw them down. And that might be why they're feeling a little bit forlorn is the word that they're giving me. There's still forward movement, but they might be in the recent past, they were in this kind of an in-between energy, wanting to move forward because they know that these are crystal clear waters, calm waters, knowing the beauty of the future that lies ahead of them. You see how there's kind of like this garden here, this utopia, but when they land, it's a little bit rocky, but they know that they have the strength for this new beginning. And I love this card so much because they know that from walking away and ending that cycle and embracing their shadow sides, embracing their own strength and embracing their own courage, this is giving me energy of Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz, the lion, wanting to have the courage, embracing that, embracing their courage to step forward into this new landscape, into this new life, into this new love. Because they have self-love now. And look at how it's overflowing. And look at how the divine is handing them this heart on a silver platter. This love and this peace. This is divine union, divine partnership, divine love all over it. And they're recognizing this. In the recent past, they have been gathering up their courage and recognizing the connection, recognizing the love within themselves, recognizing wanting a new beginning, a new foundation with their divine counterpart, because their love is overflowing, and because they're recognizing the connection from the divine, that the divine is coming forth and handing them this love from their divine feminine. They're seeing this full heart from their divine feminine, seeing the divine feminine and all the love that she has to offer. And knowing that it's being divinely guided, knowing that it's being handed to them. They're pointing me, I'm gonna get the card. I know I do this a lot, but they're calling me, they're showing me the picture, and so I want to show you guys the picture. It is, and I'm positive it's in this deck. Okay. It is, see here, it's this Four of Cups energy where looking at the past, this is, saying goodbye to the past, letting go of the past, having the strength to look up, to look forward, to start this new life. And this is the energy that they're giving me. Now they're finally looking up and willing to drink from this cup of love. They're recognizing all that the divine is coming in to offer them, looking at what the divine feminine is offering, and that it's been nothing but love from the divine feminine, nothing but love and peace and harmony from the divine feminine. And so now, because they have filled up their cup in the recent past, seen their value and their worth, and opened up, they're telling me, opened up their heart chakra so that they're feeling the flood of emotions, so that they're feeling the love from and for their divine counterpart. It's almost like the energy that they're giving me here is, this was almost, their heart was locked in ice, And now it's just overflowing. Their heart is overflowing with love. And they're recognizing this cup of love from the divine, that it is a divine connection, that their divine feminine has offered them nothing but love. And now they're finding the strength to move forward in this connection and in this new life for themselves. Really beautiful cards, really beautiful energy. What's happening in the current energies? So that was the recent past. What's happening in the current? Oh, you guys, look what just flew out. The Ten of Cups. Let's get a couple more cards for clarity. Beautiful, beautiful. Ten of Cups. All wishes fulfilled. Completely emotionally satisfied. And look at the stars here. They wished upon the star, and now they're basking under the starlight. They're basking under the wishes that they had wished upon, under the stars that they had wished upon. Having all their wishes granted. And this is happy home life. This is community. All the cups fulfilled. Because they've been granted this clarity. Because they are now open to both give and receive. I have to shut my door. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry guys, my dogs are going berserk and I have no idea why. In the current energies, what they're telling me with the Ten of Cups, these wishes are being fulfilled, and they're recognizing these wishes being fulfilled. They're wishing on these stars. Because they have this new sense of clarity and they want this victory. There's a message coming in with regards to the hawk. Blind faith. Okay, they just told me blind faith. You see how the hawk is, his eyes are covered, and yet he flies? He still flies, coming into land where he knows he's meant to. That's what they're telling me. That's the victory. That's the truth and clarity that they have now. And they're feeling victorious in their mind because they've made a decision, because they have that truth and that clarity. And so now they're operating on blind faith in the divine, knowing that the divine will always support them. This is God, source energy, the universe, whatever it is that you want to call that love energy, that force energy, that love force. They are now ready to spread their wings and take flight, knowing that they will always be connected to that source energy, to God, the universe, knowing that they'll always be connected and that they can trust blindly, not only in this connection with their divine counterpart, but in their connection to the universe. Blind faith is what they're giving me. They're seeing the truth of that. They're seeing the truth of their divinity within themselves. They're seeing the truth of their connection to the universe. And because they have that blind faith, they know that they're always provided for. So it's no longer that Four of Pentacles energy where they're guarding all their treasure. Here, they are willing to both give and receive, especially to their divine counterpart, because they know that that's how they have their wishes fulfilled. That this is a reciprocal relationship. That it's no longer take. That they have to be able to give and open their heart and express themselves, because that is what creates the balance. And knowing that as they give of themselves and of their heart to, especially to their divine counterpart, that the universe will always be providing for them as well, granting them these wishes, because giving to their divine counterpart is a part of their wish. Wanting that equal balance, wanting that equal partnership, wanting to give of themselves now because their heart has become open and overflowing, and because they have the strength and the courage now to start moving towards these wishes fulfilled. This is what they're dreaming about, and this is what they're manifesting into their physical reality, they're saying. And the cups, they're telling me, is all about emotion, feeling emotionally fulfilled. And they know that they're emotionally fulfilled with their divine counterpart. They're seeing that connection now, and so now they are wanting to both give and receive in equal balance. Another message is coming in It's almost like this beggar person here is the divine feminine. Now, not to say that the divine feminine was a beggar, but you see how they're kind of in rags. The energy that I'm getting here is that the divine feminine, the divine masculine knows that they weren't giving the divine feminine what she deserved. They were either withholding affection, lacking in communication, exhibiting poor behavior. There could be lying, cheating, deception. And so now the divine feminine is here with an open heart. See all the green here? That heart chakra, an open heart, still with that open heart, still with that unconditional love. And the divine masculine is feeling more stable and more secure now to be able to give and wanting to give to the divine feminine. And what they're actually showing me is soon, because they're going to be expressing themselves and giving whatever it was that was lacking in the relationship, whatever it was that wasn't being reciprocated in the relationship, because they're going to be giving, it's almost like they're giving me that Beauty and the Beast. You know, when the beggar woman in the beginning turns into the goddess, into the fairy godmother, into the enchantress? That's the energy that they're giving, because the divine masculine is going to be reciprocating now, stepping into that energy of reciprocity, because they are expressing themselves, because they're opening up their heart. The beggar here, the divine feminine, is going to be, it's going to be changing into that goddess, into that enchantress that she already is. That she already is. Love nurtures love is what they're telling me. Love begets more love. And so the divine feminine, I don't want to mislead you guys. The divine feminine is not a beggar in any sense of the word. In fact, she's Nine of Pentacles. She has her own stability. She has her own security. She has her own worth. But they're showing this to me to show the divine masculine and how he's going to be reciprocating this energy now and balancing the scales. Let's see if we have anything else for this current energy here. Oh. Knight of Pentacles, making an offer. Stepping forward with that offer, handing out that pentacle. It's that same energy here, ready to hand out that. He has his hand. He's holding out his hand with that offer. And it's a grounded manifestation. Something in the physical 3D. Okay. Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This is this energy here. Okay, I'm going to start with this for a second. 10 of Swords, completion. And it came out with the 7 of Swords. No longer this self-deceptive behavior. No longer feeling caught in a trap. You see I was kind of walking into a trap here? No longer feeling caught in a trap. No longer looking over his shoulder at the past, escaping from the past, because his cycle is complete and done. And a new day is dawning. And because that new day is dawning, because they're having the strength for this new beginning, they are, remember when I was talking about the enchantress, about the beggar woman? This is equal partnership now. And you see how they're embracing each other with both with their cups? This is the embrace of the divine, is what they just said to me. That's beautiful. The embrace of the divine. Equal partnership, both coming forward with their cups to offer to each other. But the masculine feels like he needs to balance the scales. He feels like he wasn't giving enough to the divine feminine. And in truth, he wasn't. But the divine feminine still had unconditional love. And so now, as the scales are being balanced, this is what's to come. This is the energy. This is the energy of what the masculine wants and what's to come. This is true partnership, true love, equality. And you see how he's kind of holding her in this like protective stance? He wants to protect her now. He wants to protect this sacred union. He wants to balance the scales and offer her what she had always been offering him, what she had been holding space for. This is really beautiful energy. So what do we have for the near future energies? What do we have for the near future? What just fell over? The Star. See, what did I say about wishes fulfilled? This is balance. This is healing energy, healing together now. Healing this connection is what they're giving me, because now the scales are being balanced, and now love, true love, is being reciprocated. That unconditional love that the divine feminine had been holding for the divine masculine now is being reciprocated, and now all the wishes are being granted. This is wish fulfillment. Your future energies. The Wheel of Fortune, fortune turning in your favor. The universe nudging you both forward. Get one more. Not taking, well, okay. This is what we were talking about, the Four of Pentacles. Being really guarded with their treasure, being really guarded with their heart, with their emotions. But it came out in reverse, and I don't usually take reverse, but they called me to take both cards. So with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, no longer feeling guarded with their heart. This is representative of the Death card. Transformation, this is being transformed is what they're saying, and it's going to lead them to victory. It's going to lead to an acknowledgement. It's going to lead to a public acknowledgement, to some kind of, you see how he's crowning her? This is a public acknowledgement, perhaps of the connection, perhaps of the relationship, a higher level of commitment. This could also be a marriage card for some, but this is forward momentum with some sort of victory in mind. Now, because the universe is pushing them forward into this new cycle, into this Wheel of Fortune energy, it's manifestation of abundance. So you can't have abundance if you're guarding yourself. You can't have that flow if you're just keeping yourself restricted and locked up. But that's what they're transforming in the near future, continuing to let down their guard, continuing to open their arms and offer balance here and stability for this public recognition of some sort. This could be a higher level of commitment. This could be a recognition of the connection, recognition of this divine love, this divine partnership. It could be an actual relationship commitment, a higher level. Like if you're dating, you can go into like, placing labels on it, like a boyfriend, girlfriend. You can move in together, engagement, whatever that step is for you and your situation. It could even be more communication. Whatever the situation is for your relationship, it is victory. The masculine is feeling victorious. They want this victory. In the near future, what they're giving me here is they are waking up from this healing energy. So here, it's almost like this is mental and heart space. And this is moving into the physical. So here we have the divine feminine watching over the divine masculine as they were healing. But the energy that I'm getting from this card, from this Four of Swords, is that the masculine is waking up and seeing their divine feminine still there. Seeing their divine feminine offering this healing flower. I don't know why they had me say that. Offering this healing love. Still there, still loving them. That is the beauty of unconditional love, and they're seeing that. And so now they're ready to ride forward and charge forward. And we have the Sphinx here. This is wisdom. They have this knowing, they have this understanding now, and ready to charge forward. And now this is not the hot and cold anymore. This is not the energy of in and out. This is ready to charge forward and take action for their lives. And charge forward towards you. Waking up to see the divine feminine there. And ready to charge forward for this victory. And towards their wish, their every wish fulfilled. Because they're no longer feeling guarded. No longer feeling like they have to hold on to everything, now relaxing into the flow of this connection because the universe is pushing them forward. Wheel of Fortune, they're saying pushing them forward into their manifestations, what it was they've been dreaming of all along. Really, really beautiful energies. Okay, before we get into the divine, I'm going to split this video up into two. Just because I don't want it to be super long, and they're calling me to some clarifiers. So let's see what is possibly still challenging the divine masculine. What's still challenging the divine masculine at this time? What's challenging the divine masculine at this time? In the current energies, please. What's challenging the divine masculine? Challenging the divine masculine. Also challenging the divine masculine, please. Also challenging the divine masculine. I'm going to take, no. They said no, so we said no. Okay, that one. Okay, we have the sacrifice card, and what's challenging the divine masculine is feeling it's this energy here that they're coming out of. This was the recent past. It's feeling like they've had to sacrifice something to start this new life. But what they're starting to understand is that it is not a sacrifice to let go of the things that aren't serving you, because once you let go, once you release that energy, that enables the flow of more abundance into their life, and they're understanding that. And you see the rainbow coming down. They're starting to understand that as they let go of this energy, and you see it's in the reverse, as they let go of this energy, they're going to be receiving more abundance. They're going to be receiving more of their manifestations coming in. But they had to let go of the things that weren't serving them for this fresh start, this new beginning in love. See if there's another message. Or if there's something else. Yeah, see? Prosperity begins. They had to let go of the past harvest in order for this new harvest to come in. It's almost like they're giving me, they're giving me planting metaphors here. You know how you can plant annuals or you can plant perennials. So what they're giving me is this was an annual. Their past was an annual. It was something that they learned through. It was an experience that they had so that they could grow and evolve, but it was an annual. And so they had its season, and they flourished from it. They learned from it. They loved, possibly even loved in it, but now it's complete. And now what they're seeing is their divine feminine was their perennial. Their divine feminine was always there, always blooming, season after season, an unconditional love for them. And the divine feminine, the love from the divine feminine, the love of this divine connection is the roots that they had always been planting, the roots that they had always been manifesting. And so now what's happening, because they've always had this divine love as their foundation, is the tree is now growing. The blossoms are now coming into fruition, and it's bearing fruit. You see all the fruit here? It's bearing fruit. So this is this new beginning in love. This is this wishes fulfilled. This is this equal balance and this divine partnership, this soulmate connection, divinely guided, this true love. And they're starting to see it. They're starting to see the challenge was that they were feeling like they were sacrificing themselves and they weren't sure what they were sacrificing themselves for. But there is no sacrifice here. They're just letting go of the things that aren't serving them, the things that were in low vibration that aren't serving who they are in this high vibration, so that more prosperity and abundance and what it is that they truly want can come in. And let's get a card for this connection. Let's get I'll get that later. That was the prosperity card that just flew out. That's okay. I'll get that later. Patience and planning. Yeah, this is where, it's interesting. This is where the divine, yeah. Okay, so we have patience and planning. It's almost like this is, this again is the past, present, future energies here. So this is, I channeled this when I was talking to a friend, that it's almost like an energy of they're ready to go on a trip. They're ready to go on like a vacation or something, and they know where they want to go now. They have a clear idea, but now they're just like in their room with a knapsack, packing their bag, going, okay, I need this, I need to take this, I need this. What if I take this? What if it rains? I should take this. It's almost like they are planning to come forward. They are strategizing how to do this, how to approach their divine feminine and their new life. And so what they're doing, metaphorically, of course, is they're packing a bag. Okay, I'm going to need this if we go do this. I'm going to need this in order to say this. I'm going to need this. I'm going to need that. It's packing the bag for everything that they think they need, not fully grasping that they already have all the tools, and all they need is this strength and this courage and this love of self and this love for the divine feminine. That's all they need. That's all they need. But they're having patience and they're planning. That's what they think that they need. And it's accelerated motion. This is happening fast. This is happening very quickly. This is forward momentum that's happening. It's a sense of urgency. Okay, let me take these shoes. Let me take, this coat. Let me take this gift for my divine feminine. It's a metaphor for, maybe they're thinking in their minds, this is what I want to communicate, this is what I want to express, this is how I want to apologize, this is what I want to share, this is a gift I want to give them. Planning in that way, but the metaphor that they're giving me is like they have a bag and they know where they want to go now. They know where they're going. They know what the weather is going to be, things like that. But they're preparing for all eventualities, trying to decide what it is that they want. And so they're trying to have patience, but it's an eager energy because they know that the wheel is turning and they know that their wish is ready to come true. And you see how she's looking up at this shooting star. They know that their wish is coming true, and now it's just forward momentum from here. So, okay, let's get some additional messages for this connection, since it's energies of past, present, and future. So let's get near future energy. What's gonna support them? What's gonna support the divine masculine? Foundation and achievements. This is the Four of Wands. This is beautiful. And you see how it's a happy family, happy home life, stable, secure foundation here with this 10 of Cups kind of energy, this 10 of Cups rainbow here they're pointing me to. This is what's going to help them, a new foundation and this feeling of victory, this confidence and this acknowledgement of what it is that they're wishing for, what it is that they're moving towards. An acknowledgement of the connection is what's going to help build a firmer foundation. Expression of their love is what's going to build a new foundation. Okay, I'm not getting called to any other cards. That was the last message that they had. So we're going to end there. We'll be back with, right after this, with the Divine Feminine update. So make sure you guys like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments if this resonates with you. We'll be back possibly this weekend with some more updates. So we'll see how the energies shift and what changes. Sending you guys so much love and so much light. See you soon.